Hey guys, welcome to the video. Back out once again in the Mournes, and today we're doing a summit camp. Just out for an easy one today, folks. Got a sore back, and I was near going to stay in the house, but I thought to myself, you know what? If I went to Ott Car Park and went to Lough Shannagh that I've never been on before, that would be a handy camp. So yeah, just chill out session tonight. I'll need water, but I'm not that desperate. Not yet anyway. Oh, it's windy. There are hundreds of bees all up the wall, and I have no idea why. Look, there are hundreds of them just flying about, and look at all these ones just sat on the wall. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. All of these bees, it's like they're whoa, still alive. I don't know. Here we are, we've arrived at the stile. Just need to walk about 300 or 400 meters up this way to get to the top of Lough Shannagh, and then we can start looking for a place to camp. But me being the smart person that I am, I have forgot to top up any water, and I do not know where there is water very close by. So I'm gonna have to run around, get some water, come back to this stile, and then we'll go up Lough Shannagh. Yeah. What do you think of my shirt? I was watching a Camp Survival there the last couple of weeks, and I thought I would get a camping shirt. Pretty comfy. That is Lough Shannagh down there with unlimited water. Unfortunately, I'm too lazy to walk down to it. Then this is Lough Shannagh up here. I'm walking along this path here toward dawn. I'm sort of just looking for a wee stream that I can stop at and get some water, but I haven't seen any yet. I'm walking backwards, by the way, because the sun is behind me, and if I walk the proper way, you won't be able to see my face. So I need to walk backwards. There we are, I found a wee bit of water. It's not the cleanest, but beggars can't be choosers. And I have a pure clear filter with me, so I'll be filtering it out anyway. I think that was the closest that I've ever had to having an issue with finding water in the Mournes. And like I said, I only had to walk a couple of 100 meters to get it. When I'm coming out camping, I know others bring water with them, but I don't bother. I bring a 500ml bottle for emergencies that I normally don't use. And then I have a water filter and a 1 litre empty bottle to put filtered water into. And you know what? Never had an issue. I know that people go out with water, but you know, if you're happy to drink out of streams and use a water filter, you're just carrying about extra weight for nothing. Here we are back. This way is toward Kern and Muck, and today we're headed this way up to Lough Shannagh. Tell us this here, the camera doesn't pick it up, but there are hundreds of bees around this wall for maybe 100 meters, because I've walked up and down it here. Could somebody tell me why there are so many bees about? I mean, look, they're just chilling. I don't get that. There are literally hundreds of them. It's almost like somebody has put sugar water all over the Mourne wall. There's the stile down there. Lough Shannagh. The views definitely get better the higher you get up. And you know what? There's still tons of bees. What's that? Is that? I thought that was a mouse tail. I've no idea why a mouse would be in the wall, but it seems like a good shelter to me. Hi, Martin. Did you get a haircut, Martin? You're looking pretty fresh, bro. You're looking pretty fresh. There's the wee baby up here. You alright, Mandy? How's it going? You just chilling? It's okay, don't get up. No reason to get up. That's Lough Shannagh done. Pretty cool views. Very nice. Right, let's get somewhere to camp. This looks like a good spot for me. I have been walking around for 10 minutes looking. There are tons of places to camp up here, but some of them are wet, some of them have a lot of stones on them. The wind is going, yeah.
I'm pitching my tent, it's windy, not easy, and I'm on Lough Shannagh, hands frozen, stiff, tense, a kite. Wish I was home with a warm cuppa, bruh. Stakes are slipping, fly sheets tripping, winds got me second guessing every decision. Peaks around me, but I can't see straight, too busy fighting this tent to appreciate the Great Lakes glistening. Seas are teased, but I'm here wrestling with this canvas beast. Finally up, but it's leaning left, like my patience. It's been put to the test. Wind still howling, but I've won the fight. Now where's my gas stove? I need to get a bite.
Hey guys, that's the tent up. It's pretty windy. I mean, it's not overly windy. It's, you know, 15-20 miles an hour, which is windy enough. I am up today with absolute minimal gear. Cook set today is stove and a titanium cup, and that's all I have. Right, time to get the hot water on. Well, I had noticed that there are loads and loads of really good camping spots up around here. So it's just which one to pick. I've picked what I think to be the flattest part. Unfortunately, the ground is very, very soft, and I had noticed a couple of the pegs were starting to sort of come loose. I put my peg in at an angle, and then when I was at the other side of the tent, sort of tightening it up, the peg went up straight. So I've put a couple of rocks just in front of them to stop them going straight up. I've had to put a rock in my rubbish bag today to stop it blowing away. Time now is 7:10, about 2 hours more of light. I can see there's a load of dark clouds starting to roll in. It said that there was going to be rain tonight, so you know it's to be expected. But I'm going to get my tea in me, and I'm going to run around for an hour, see if I can get some nice pictures and see what I can see, and then I'll start thinking about getting something to eat for dinner. We'll not complain with that. There we are, folks. Collect moments, not things. Moments like this. These are my new thing, dark chocolate ones. Ah, what? Let's try that again. That's better. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect dipping time. Very good. Right. Time to go for a dander. Oh, hello, my friend. That's the sheep from earlier on, I think. Yeah, this is Erba's body. Oh, class. Maybe this is like a new breed of sheep or something. He's not running away at all, look at him. He's standing his ground, boy, fair play. I like you, boy, you've got spunk. As you can see, that's where the tent is. Originally, I was looking to park here, but the ground is all bumpy. And the reason that I was looking to stay here is because, imagine the tent right here, looking down on the Lough Shannagh, Silent Valley in the background, and then all the mountains around you. Class. Pretty cool views from the summit here. Clouds are rolling in though, which is a bit shit, but it is what it is. It's nice the wall there, isn't it? Going up towards Slieve Beg. Weather said it's going to be 20-mile-an-hour wind. I don't know, that doesn't feel like 20 mile an hour, it feels a wee bit stronger.
Where's my gas stove? I need to get a bite.
Dinner time, nothing fancy tonight. We got some Mexican rice with toppers to the top. Time to go POV. Alright, so I need to get this open. I hope, oh, okay, there's a wee sauce packet. Looks like the powder is in big lumps. Ah, damn. I don't see a fill line. Oh, fill to here. It says on the outside. Fill line's on the outside. Here, do you know what? I didn't have a bad guess. Right. I'll cover that over. Then it says wait 5 minutes. Put in the sauce. Put in half of these here. Mix them in. And then put the other half on top for a crunchy garnish. And coffee. Oh, that's too much water. It's going to be weak ass coffee. But by the time this cools down, this should be ready to eat. That would be the plan. Time to give it a stir and add the sauce. I can't see any rip. Ah, there's no rip. But there is a rip on it. Can you see it there? There's a rip there, and you have to rip it downways instead of crossways. What sort of psycho created this? Alright, so rip down, okay. Get that mixed in. And it says to put in half of your toppers. It looks like sweet corn and oh shit, do you know what, I'm just going to mix them all in because it's a pot noodle, you know, you're going to end up mixing it all up anyway, so. Right, let's try this bad boy. See if it's any good. Smells decent. Yep, very nice. I normally watch some Netflix or something when I'm eating, but I decided today I'm just gonna sit here and this is the view from the tent. I think I'll enjoy this instead. GoPro check. GoPro still there? GoPro still there. Right. Oh, back in my wee hidey hole. You can see it's starting to get a wee bit more dark. One of the good things that I like about staying on summits when it gets dark is looking around all the other summits and looking for lights to see if other people are camping. I don't know why, but when I see lights on other summits, I sort of get excited. I'm happy to know that I'm not the only one out camping tonight. Let's get a check on sunset camera. No sunset tonight. You see all the rocks I've had to put around my tripod just to keep it held in place. Well, I've already started recording, so there's no point now, and it's not dark yet, so I still get a wee glimmer of sun poking through the clouds, hopefully.
Not today.
Whew. Whew. Back in out of that wind. It is starting to get dark. You see there now I need to turn the light on. So I'm gonna chill in here for an hour, maybe get a cup of coffee or tea or something. And then I'm gonna go out when it's dark to see sort of what I can see down in Danelong, see if there's any ships out in the ocean, and have a look on the other summits and see if I can see any lights to see if there's other people camping tonight. Sadly, no other campers that I can see. Time to go and retrieve the GoPro for the sunset. That never happened. Here we are. Okay. Okay. Take the rocks and get rid of those. Back to the tent. As I was saying earlier, because the ground is soft, I've put a couple of rocks in front of the pegs, and that's kind of stopped them from coming out. Actually, I should go around here just before I go in for the night and tighten everything up a wee bit. It's always a good idea with a lanchan to tighten things up. Everything seems to be pretty good though. Yep, everything seems pretty tight. Oh. Oh. And now I need to blow up my air mattress. Come on. Now I'm standing in the porch area with my knees in my chest. This is going to take a couple of minutes. Finally! That took forever. My legs are burning. Oh. Oh, nice soft. As you can see, I'm ready for bed, but I'm still hungry, so I'm gonna get some supper. I've got this creamy cheese pasta. It should be nice and warm. And if I'm still feeling a wee bit packish after, then I'll have my snacks. My flatsoles, these are carbonaro and lime. These are absolutely brilliant. And then if I'm still hungry, I'll get a wee bit of chocolate, maybe a couple of squares. That would be go time. Whew. Take the water in. I'm trying to do it with one hand. I should have already started. I should have started as soon as it went in. Good. And on that note, good night. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, folks. Take number 2, because the first take, I banged my mug off my tracking pole and I spilled coffee all over my airbed. Ha! The time now is coming up near 7 o'clock. I've been awake from 6. I got up, went outside, complete fog fest. You can't see 20 meters ahead of yourself. And it's been spitting all night as well. It was raining through the night, but it was real weird rain. It wasn't like consistent. It sounded like somebody spraying the tent with a hose. You know, like you could hear the sound going over. It must have been just like the wind blowing it over. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this into me, and I have a honey flavored Greek yogurt here as well. Yogurts is really good. The honey flavour, I never had that before. I'm sort of just sitting here procrastinating, thinking to myself, right, I need to start getting packed up. Good morning, world! Time to start getting packed up. Yeah! Bit of water. Hey folks, that's me all packed up. Everything's in the rucksack. Tent's completely empty. Just need to take the tent down. And to be honest, I'm kind of just hiding in here at the minute because it's spitting and it's windy outside. But it has to be done. And I'll be doing it as fast as possible today. Normally take the tent down, roll it up, put it in the stuff sack. But today I'm just going to be stuffing it in. And it's going to be soaking wet, but I'll hang it up in my garage when I get home. And that's why they call it the stuff sack. Rubbish bag. Let's get going. This is where we were camping yesterday, and as you can see, leave no trace as always. Time to follow the wall back down toward the stile. Hey, goodbye, Lough Shannagh. Hi, Martin, Michelle. Michelangelo, Miros. The weather started to clear up a bit as we went further down. I am a couple of 100 meters from the car park, so I think this would be a good time to wrap the video up. As always, if you have got this far, thank you very much for watching. If you like these summit camps, check out this video here. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.